What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Q the Sage back with another review, and today we are reviewing Godzilla versus Thor. All right, please leave a like, please share, subscribe, leave a comment. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the review. So basically, the review is pretty simple. It goes like this: the High Priestess of the Hand. She is first of all, we find out that she killed the Punisher. Well, the Punisher's just dead. We don't know how the Punisher died, but we know that the Hand had something to do with it. Basically, the High Priestess has a bunch of killers put in the room, and she kills them so that she can reanimate Godzilla. Okay. And what happens is she reanimates Godzilla, and then boom, Godzilla is now terrorizing Japan again. Thor busts in, boom, they start fighting. It's God versus God, right? Then what ends up happening is Thor creates like this thunderstorm, like it's a big thunder tornado, and it not defeats, but basically it freezes Godzilla. That's what happens. It freezes Godzilla. And the High Priestess is a little mad because that Godzilla is the High Priestess god. In this version, this is Universe 616. In this version, Godzilla is a villain. Okay, and Godzilla just kills just to kill. Basically, what the High Priestess does is she finds the all-black Necro Sword. And the Necro Sword, for people who don't know, is a cosmic sword that was held by Gore the God Butcher. Gore the God Butcher, in so little words, is like another Kratos. Basically, it's a person who has a vendetta against the gods. So basically, she puts the Necro Sword in front of Godzilla's frozen body, and then boom, it merges with Godzilla. Now it's round two. But like I said, she cheated because it's so much cosmic power that Godzilla has on top of Godzilla's already power. Enormous amount of power. So what happens is they go into the air, they go into deep into space. Thor is doing all he can. And what happens is Thor calls from all the lands across the universe, across the galaxy, to make a super cosmic hurricane of just straight storms. Like it's a big old thing that basically will kill Thor too. But Thor is trying to stop this, basically this cosmic version of Godzilla. So Thor hits Godzilla with the major blow, just boom, hits him. And what ends up happening is they both go into hell, well, that version of hell. And it's many millennia later, right? Where basically it's foretold that Godzilla is basically like a Ragnarok version. But what happens is Thor and Godzilla are just continuously fighting each other. It's kind of like, I think it's Clash of the Titans back in 2010, that movie, where like after the gods fight each other, they die, but they actually go to another realm where they just keep fighting for all of eternity. And that's pretty much what kind of happens. That's like the quick synopsis of the comic. But let me show you some cool, I think, me personally, these are some of the best fighting comic strips I've seen of Thor and Godzilla. So like I said, Thor hits Godzilla the first fight with this thunderstorm that freezes Godzilla right there, okay? Then remember I said she cheated. That's the Necro Sword. She brought it. She got it from the collector's vault. Merges it with Godzilla, okay? Then Thor finds his friends. When he came back, he finds his friends dead, basically. And then there you go. There's Godzilla merged with the Necro Sword, okay? And then this is that big fight. Like I said, Thor was trying his best. He was doing everything he can. But Godzilla was just too strong. So what ends up happening is pretty much, this is when Thor hits Godzilla with the super cosmic hurricane from all of the lands across the galaxy, and which basically kills Thor too, okay? And then, like I said, that is basically Thor and Godzilla in hell for all of eternity, just fighting each other. I think that's what that means At least that's from what I read. I think that's what that means. At the end of the story, I would basically give this. I would give this about a 4 out of 5. I think it's a standard God versus God comic. I learned something new because I didn't know about Gore the God Butcher. But pretty much, man, that's it. I say you should pick it up if you like Thor and Godzilla. Anyway, be careful out there, man. Y'all have a happy 4th. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and peace.